It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe and Carrie.
You can listen to us on the K92.3 app and on this podcast.
It's K92.3. It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. Happy Monday. Hopefully you had an excellent weekend. How was your weekend, Carrie?
It was good. I hung out with you for a bit. We had a lot of fun at the Buchanan County Fair. Thank you to everyone who was there, all of the people who organized the event, and to our new two favorite listeners, Tiger Lily Gold, the band, and the other new listener, Walker Hayes.
Yeah, definitely tuning in right now. Yep.
Definitely tuning in. They heard our stage announcements and were like, man, these guys have the X factor. They've got it.
Yeah, whatever.
And that it is a cold sore.
Yeah, whatever it is, they've got it.
Yeah, there we go.
And it might rhyme with bull. You know what I mean? But that's good. I'm glad you had a great weekend.
Did you have a good weekend too, Gabe?
I did. I had a busy weekend, actually, but not running around traveling, just work stuff.
Yeah.
Friday, and it's not like it's hard. I'm not saying it really counts as work.
But it takes up time.
Yeah, but Friday, we got to go to the Buchanan County Fair, did some stage announcements with you, of course. Saturday, did some work for the radio station just for a different event that I was a part of. And then Sunday, I kind of just relaxed and chilled out. So I'm really looking forward to this weekend, though. I have a buddy coming to visit, and we're going to be playing some golf. And it's just going to be a great time to see him. I feel like I haven't seen him in kind of a little while.
Okay, that's always fun to reconnect with your friends.
Yep. Coming down on Friday. He's never been to visit, so it'll be kind of cool to have him.
Right on. That'll be cool.
Going to be a good time. He was in my wedding, so I've seen him a bunch of times, but he has never gone this way yet.
I understand.
So I'm looking forward to that. The K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. We got the 5-second rule game. You know, this is a day, Carrie, where the 5-second rule game really plays a major factor in the program, I think. You know, Monday, even though we do kind of genuinely agree Tuesday might be a little tougher than Mondays sometimes, because Monday you can just kind of survive off of adrenaline. Mm-hmm. Tuesday is when you start to feel the wrath of the weekend. But I think when we have a good 5-second rule game on Monday, it sets a good tone for the week.
I think it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't.
All right. In 5 seconds or less, Carrie, I want you to come up with 3 great excuses for taking a while to not text someone back.
Sorry, I got diarrhea.
That's the best excuse to get out of everything in the world, by the way.
Yeah.
Get pulled over for speeding or whatever. Sorry, officer, I really need to use the bathroom. and it, you know, I need to...
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. I have bathroom issues. That's number one.
Except while you're using the bathroom, wouldn't that be a good time to text back? I'm with you, though. I'm just poking holes for fun.
Sometimes it just takes up all of your body and your soul and your spirit.
Yeah, all of your mental capacities.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is respond to someone's text and someone's stupid little video when you're doing that. Another one...
Okay.
Another one is, I'm so sorry, my cat has to go to the doctor.
Okay.
And, can't do it. Broke my arm.
That's right. You know, it's kind of, you'd be amazed at the amount of things people can't accomplish if they break things, you know?
Yeah, I believe it.
I broke my wrist once.
Gabe, can you name 3 things besides your wrist you can break?
Your femur, your scapula, and your trachea.
What about your heart?
You can't break that.
Emotionally and mentally you could.
There's not a bone in there.
No, but you can break it.
You can
Well, Gabe, you're breaking my heart right now by disagreeing with me.
You can spiritually break it, probably.
That's what I'm trying to say, Gabe.
Yeah, but that's not real.
It's real to me.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, fine. Your heart.
Thank you.
All right, Carrie, in 5 seconds or less, I want you to name 3 of your favorite music festivals that exist anywhere. Maybe you want to go to, maybe you have.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe you have been to. And it doesn't. How about it doesn't even have to be a music festival per se?
Festivals in general?
Sure.
Iowa Irish Fest.
Beautiful.
That's a big one for me. I love going to that one. Hinterland, which I'm going to this year. I'm very excited for that. Some big names there. And Gov Ball. That's, I think, in New York. I really want to go to that at some point.
Do you think you would ever be a Burning Man person?
No.
You know, I've thought about it, and there are days where I'm like, Burning Man seems like it'd be a lot of fun. And then there are days where I'm like, I
You're 30. You can't do it.
I don't know if I want to be around the Burning Man crowd for more than 4 hours.
You're going to have to walk me through what exactly Burning Man is off the air.
Okay. But, it might be a fun to say I did it kind of deal.
Yeah.
I'd probably come back a changed man at Burning Man. I know that.
Can you name 3 things that have changed you?
My wife, my dog, and moving to Iowa.
Not me being your friend?
No, I'm still ornery and crabby and old. And
okay. I get it. I love how you put the dog before me. That's fine.
I don't know if you've changed me, Carrie. You've added to my life, but have you changed me personally?
I thought. Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. The state fair in Iowa is one of the biggest, best state fairs in the land, and we want to try to get you hooked up with some tickets to a show at the state fair. We do have to reiterate that a little bit, Carrie.
Yes, concert
These tickets are for the concert. You will still have to get into the fair. We need to make that very, very clear.
Yes.
You will need to get into the fair yourself, but we will hook you up with concert tickets.
Yes, we want to do that for you. We want to make that easier because that's, honestly, one of my favorite parts about the entire Iowa State Fair, the great concerts that they have. They put on a great show every single year, year after year. They always know which bands and which artists are always on top of the charts.
Yeah.
And we're giving you a chance to win tickets later on in the show during you want to do 7 o'clock hour?
Yeah.
Let's say 7 o'clock hour. Thomas Rhett.
Yes.
Thomas Rhett. He'll be coming to the Iowa State Fair in August, and we'll be hooking you up with those tickets. And what you got to do, I'm a big fan of the song T-shirt by Thomas Rhett.
Yeah, great song.
And if you know me, you know I'm also a fan of a good concert tee. So I'm wearing a concert tee right now, and we'll give you some hints on what T-shirt I'm wearing, and you have to guess what artist is on it.
That's right. And if you are caller number whatever we say, 9, and you have the right answer, you will get yourself some Thomas Rhett concert tickets, as Carrie said. So be ready for that after 7 o'clock today on the K-Country Morning Show. It's the K-Country Morning Show. My name is Gabe Glidden, and now this is not a political show, but I would not be doing my job correctly if I didn't share this news with you that President Joe Biden is dropping out of the 2024 presidential election, but he will remain in office to complete his first term. The 81-year-old Democrat made the announcement in a statement on X just before 2 p.m. yesterday. He said, "It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term." Biden said he would speak more on this decision later in the week. You can read more about this story on the K92.3 app as we just kind of keep you up to date with news to come throughout the week in regards to that. On the way, Chris Young. We'll also have some Nashville news coming up on the K-Country Morning Show.
It's the K-Country Morning Show on K92.3, and it's time for your Nashville News Minute. Luke Combs surprised the crowd at Friday's show in New Jersey.
Oh, the home of Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, and the home of the Armpit of America, a.k.a. just New Jersey. And no one is allowed to pump their own gas there. They don't trust them. You have to, tip someone to do it.
Wow.
But Luke Combs show, Friday in New Jersey, he brought out the cast of Twisters. Glenn Powell, Daisy Edgar Jones, and Anthony Ramos joined him on stage to shotgun a beer. As you've probably heard, Luke has a song on the Twister soundtrack called Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. We play it on our radio station. You can see the video on the K92.3 app.
I've seen a video. That's another celeb superstar group he's shotgunned a beer with. There's an Instagram video floating around him and Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
He taught Ed Sheeran about shotgunning a beer. I know they've performed his song. Oh, gosh. Now I can't remember off the top of my head. Doesn't matter. They performed a song live together once or whatever, so they were hanging out for a little bit.
I believe it.
Glenn Powell's everywhere.
Yeah, he really is everywhere.
That guy is everywhere. Handsome guy.
Very handsome man. He looks like a capybara. Read the full story on the K92.3 app.
To worry about.
I got them sniffles going on, Gabe.
Do you?
Yeah, I woke up with some goop in my eye. Fun fact, everyone needed to know.
Oh, like a sleepy?
Yeah, like a big old sleepy sleep.
Just a crust?
Not crust. It was like goop.
Oh,
it was
so
like the blob.
What my lab dog has in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I had. Let me tell you, I had to scoop it on out, and now I'm good to go.
So for those of you enjoying your Cheerios, I hope you enjoyed hearing that.
No, I think the Cheerios people are fine. It's the oatmeal people who are really struggling right now because it was the same texture.
Okay, message us on the K92.3 app. I want to see how many people are eating Cheerios and or oatmeal right now.
Yeah, there we go.
We've got Florida Georgia Line, Shabuzi, Miranda Lambert all coming up for you. We want to give a big shout out to everyone at the Buchanan County Fair.
Yes, it was so much
Friday.
fun.
We had an absolute blast. We got to take some photos, shake some hands,
kiss some babies.
It was a great time. So appreciate everyone who came up and said hi after we did some stage announcements.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
It was very sweet. There were these two young girls who came up to us and they're like, "We listen to you every single morning." And I was like, "Oh
right.
my gosh, we're reaching the youths."
The youths?
The youths!
I got that from New Girl. Do you remember that? The youths.
I don't watch New Girl, unfortunately.
I've only ever seen a handful of episodes. My wife is on a big rewatch of it.
Okay.
But anyway, it was just a lot of fun, so thank you for that. We greatly appreciate it. Big shout out to the Buchanan County Fair for having us out there. That in and of itself is a big kind of ordeal just to get it set up, and we just want to, thank everyone for that. We know it kind of can be a pain in the butt. So.
Yes.
Let's do it. We've got Florida Georgia Line and your chance to win some Thomas Rhett tickets It's the K-Country Morning Show, and one of the fantastic acts performing at the Iowa State Fair this year, Thomas Rhett, performing August 13th at the Iowa State Fair.
It's a Tuesday, so
right.
you might have to take either the next day off or maybe just, work from home if that's kind of your thing.
Or you stub your toe, say you can't make it to work.
I'm so sorry.
My toe split open.
Oh, can't make it.
My finger's broke. I can't walk.
Oh, yeah. My finger.
We do have tickets for Thomas Rhett, and we're going to give you a chance to win them in about 10 minutes. There are a couple things we have to explain first. The first and most important one, these are not tickets to get into the state fair.
No.
You will need to be able to get into the fair yourself. But once you're in there, you're off and running to the show. Yeah,
you will be going to see Thomas Rhett at the Iowa State Fair. And let me tell you, those Iowa State Fair shows, they are fantastic. Every single year. They always
awesome
bring
shows.
in great performers. And the next thing you should know is the way you can win these tickets is by guessing what sort of T-shirt I have. I have a tendency to buy artist merch. Concert tees from concerts that I go to, and I am wearing one right now, and you have to guess which one I am wearing. We will give you some hints, so don't worry about that.
That's right. We'll give you some clues in about 10 minutes here, and then once you hear the clues and think you know the answer is when we'll need you to call us. So be ready for that. Once again, as Carrie said, in about 10 minutes, or as I said, however I said that. But once again, we do want to reiterate, you have to get into the state fair yourself, but the tickets will be yours, and they are an incredible, incredible value. I think it's worth over 3 digits, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to double check with our boss, but the tickets are plenty expensive, and we want to give you a chance to win them here today.
Yeah, no, we're very excited, and I know everyone's very excited to go to the Iowa State Fair this year and check out these great performers.
Never been. I've never been.
You gotta go. You gotta go this summer.
This year might have to be the one.
Yeah, so again, this is coming up in a few minutes. Don't call us just yet for your chance to win Thomas Rhett tickets to the Iowa State Fair Tuesday, August 13th. And next week, we'll have another artist that we'll be giving away tickets to, so make sure you're listening all this week, all next week, all day, every day.
Guess that T-shirt coming up in 10 minutes on the K-Country Morning Show. It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. I do apologize for about 8 minutes ago playing you a nice, beautiful country music bed for a whole minute there. My fault. Hit the wrong button. We do apologize for that. But we do have some tickets for you. Carrie was in a panic.
I was not in a panic. I was like, Gabe, we're playing the...
No. You looked up and you were like, what's this music bed we're playing? Oh, whoops. My bad. So I apologize. Hand up. That's on me. I hit the wrong button. I apologize for you. We will have some tickets for you right now, though.
Yeah, Thomas Rhett, he'll be at the Iowa State Fair this summer, August 13th. It's a Tuesday, and we're giving you a chance to win tickets to the show today. And just to preface this again, we said this a while ago, but if you're just tuning in, we are not giving you tickets to get into the State Fair. We're giving you tickets for the concert at the State Fair.
That's right.
So just adds up.
Yep, you will have to be able to get into the State Fair. Once you're in there, you're off and running to the show.
Yeah, and what you have to do, one of Thomas Rhett's biggest songs right now is T-Shirt, and I am one to spend my money on concert tees sometimes. So, I have a concert tee on right now. We're going to give you hints about the artist that is on my T-shirt, and you just have to guess which artist it is.
Let's do it. I am ready.
Okay, the first clue.
Do I know who it is? Well, I guess I do know who it is.
Because you are looking at the shirt, Gabriel.
I can see the shirt. Fair enough.
It's a Monday, folks. This artist is an Iowa native.
Oh, that's a good clue.
There we go. She is known as the Corn Star. A corn star.
Okay.
We play one of her biggest songs on the radio station, Everything She Ain't.
Oh, all right.
And she was just at the Great Jones County Fair yesterday.
Beautiful. We need caller number 9. Use those, well, technically 4 clues, actually, to decipher who is on Carrie's shirt this morning on the K Country Morning Show. What caller you want, Miss Carrie?
I think we said it, so we'll just do caller number 9.
Caller number 9, let's do it. 833-4985. Good luck. It's the K Country Morning Show. Who's this? Brittany, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Where are you calling from, Brittany?
Waterloo.
All right. Well,
You did seem too happy about that.
No, I'm just asleep.
well, we have
a little voice in the morning.
we have 3 clues for you to guess who is on Carrie's T-shirt for your chance to win some Thomas Rhett tickets at the Iowa State Fair. Once again, these aren't State Fair tickets. You will have to get into the State Fair, but once you're in there, you can go to the show. She was born in Iowa and is an Iowa native. She's also known as the Corn Star. We play one of her biggest songs called Everything She Ain't here on the K Country Morning Show radio, or K92.3 radio station, rather. And then she was just recently at the Great Jones County Fair.
Haley Witters.
Yeah!
Then that is correct. You get to go see Thomas Rhett and potentially listen to him perform this song. Have you been to the Iowa State Fair, Brittany?
Yes, sir.
I got to get there. I've never been.
It's a lot of fun.
You do.
What is your
I've been to the
go-to
Minnesota
food?
State Fair, too.
The Minnesota State
I don't
Fair.
I don't eat fair food is the problem.
Oh, you don't?
Like, I just don't. No, I don't even go there for the food. I go there and impulse buy stupid things like a massage chair and hair extensions.
Oh,
You bought a
we love
massage
that.
They
chair?
get me. Yeah.
That's sick.
We
They
love
get me.
that. Do you still have the massage chair to this day?
I do, but I don't use it.
Oh, no!
Well, here's the thing. We will hand deliver the tickets to you, and then we'll drop by, we'll use the massage chair, and then we'll head out, okay?
I know I'm going to have to start charging people to use it for how much it costs.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. And a big shout out, a big thank you to the Buchanan County Fair this past weekend. As we were there Friday.
Yeah.
Tossing out shirts on the stage, doing some stage announcements, and then basically just enjoying the fair like everyone else. It was a great time.
It was a lot of fun. I went Thursday for that group, Eddie Montgomery and the Kentucky Headhunters, and then Friday. And it was fun to be there with Gabe and like the entire K Country Morning Show crew. We had a great time. The organizers did a fantastic job. And I got roasted a little bit.
I love the K Country Morning Show crew as our boss, Johnny, and then just Corey, my wife.
Yeah.
That's the crew. I love it.
That's the K Country Morning Show crew. And then you kind of roasted me for something because I was hyping it up and I was really excited, but then I remember the corn dog.
Oh, I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, I got the lady at, you go to the stand, whatever. They're like, hey, do you want the regular one or the jumbo one? I was like, oh, I could do the jumbo one.
Yeah, right when Carrie got it, walked over, slapped some ketchup on it.
Oh, and I was so nervous. Like, I put too much ketchup. It was too heavy-handed because I was wearing like a white T-shirt.
Yeah, like a white tank.
Yeah, white tank. And I was like, if I get ketchup on this, I'll never live it down.
And when Carrie brought it out, this thing was, it had to have been like a foot-long corn dog.
Yeah.
I was like, are you going to be able to eat all that?
I was like, yeah, I can.
Yeah, I got it.
And then I took a few bites and, I don't know what it was, but I got like a weird taste in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Not saying the food wasn't good, but when you get like a lot of like something going on. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
But I was like, I don't know if I can finish this.
Yeah.
And I think it was like I ate too much beforehand.
Potentially,
I think that was it. And I was like, Gabe, do you want to finish it? And you're like, nope.
Nope.
You got to do it yourself. You got to do it yourself. And then once everyone like looked away, I just tossed in the garbage.
But you did at least have a corn dog at the fair. So you can say you've been.
Yeah, I did. I did what I needed to do. I did what I set out to do.
That's right.
But yeah, that was a fun night. Tiger Lily Gold was fantastic. Walker
Yes.
Hayes brought the house down. A lot of people were excited for him. We were just happy to be involved.
Yeah, it was a great time, and hopefully we get to be a part of it next year. And just, a big thank you and a big shout out to anyone who said, hey, or came up and just chilled for a minute and things like that. So it was a lot of fun, and it's always great when we get to be out, especially as a team, and check out the scene. I know on Thursday, Carrie was there. And did a great job, I'm sure, doing the stage announcements, walking around. But when you get to see the full squad, it's kind of like seeing the Avengers.
It really
At least that's
is.
how I picture it in my head, and I know it's not like that. That's how I want to picture it.
We hear really bad Ace theme music playing when we walk around. But when you see us, you're like bum ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. And we also hung out with the Fair Queen too.
Yes,
she was very sweet.
Yeah, Ava, right?
I can't.
I believe her name was Ava,
shoot.
if I'm not mistaken. But we did get to meet royalty.
Yeah, we did. We were the jesters.
That's right. We've got Kane Brown with Lauren coming up. We've also got Blake Shelton, Jason Aldean all coming up and on the way in the 8 o'clock hour. We want to know what's something you can't believe got so popular. For example, like Beanie Babies. They were just really, really extremely popular for 6 months.
The K Country Morning Show.
Well, if we get that answer, that'll break my heart. Carrie?
Yeah, I know you are. I know you're psyched for it.
Yep, got a buddy coming to visit. We're going to go play some golf at a golf course I have never played at, so we both get to go somewhere that we've, obviously, we both never experienced. So that'll be a good time.
Yeah.
And whenever I have something to look forward to on the weekend, Monday I'm real excited. Tuesday, usually I'm pretty excited. By Wednesday, Thursday, I'm like, all right. Let's hurry up.
Yeah, it's fun being in the room with Gabe on those Wednesdays and Thursdays because he has an extra case of the Zoomies.
Right.
It's not even like Zoomies. It's like let's get to it. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go.
Right. Which is kind of interesting because it doesn't make Friday or Saturday get here any faster.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious how hard we try to get to the weekend. But I say we just enjoy this Monday for what it is. A lot of us are a little bit tired, but we're gearing up for another great week of weather here in Iowa in July.
That's right. And coming up in 10 minutes, what's something you couldn't believe got so popular? Let us know on the K92.3 app. You can also let us know on Facebook, and we'll dive on into this in about 10 minutes. A lot of things get popular, even if it's only for 15 minutes.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be like a bad thing or like a good thing. It could be like, oh, I can't believe this thing that I really love got popular.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's a band or an artist you found from the ground up, and then all of a sudden the fandom just grew larger and larger.
Yeah, so we want to hear what you have to say. This is up on Facebook, or you can shoot us a message on the K92.3 app.
We get it. It's the K Country Morning Show. What is something you cannot believe got so popular? There are two that really stick out in my mind, Carrie.
Okay.
Number one, Beanie Babies. Really just kind of these stuffed animals that took over the universe in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Or maybe mid-90s or what have you. And I don't know, maybe there's a few worth something now, but there were people who kept them in the container, left the tag on, saved them in tubs or what have you. And it turns out that they really probably aren't worth a ton right now. And they're just a nice collector item at this point.
Some of them are pretty expensive though. It's crazy. I've gone on like TikTok binges sometimes where I try and find out how much these things cost, and it's crazy how much people will spend on these things.
Yeah, it's just insane when you're a kid. When I was a young kid, I know my grandparents kind of collected a bunch of those, and we got some for, I don't know if it was a Christmas one year, our birthday, and our grandma was telling them not to take the tags off. Yeah. Tell that to a 6-year-old Gabe. All right,
that's the worst part, though. It's like how people collect Barbies now. Sometimes they do that and they don't take them out of the box. Yeah. Or those action figures or Funko Pops. Yeah. Those sorts of things. They're meant to be played with a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree. And then the other one, this one's very recent. The Hawk Tuah girl. How popular she got. I don't know if she works anymore. I think that one clip has propelled her to where I don't know. I heard
something about her moving out to LA.
I don't know this for a fact, but I don't think she has to do her regular job anymore. I think she gets to all of a sudden be like an influencer or a social media light or whatever the heck you call those individuals. But yeah, I think her life changed overnight because of one kind of goofy half. Well, I don't know if she was drinking, so I don't want to say she was.
No, she was drunk. She was drunk.
Some goofy half, like, funny, sarcastic interview quote.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, she's just the most famous girl on the internet.
When I first saw the video, I thought it was funny, but like seeing all the people just like dive on into that and like just like make all these memes and jokes. You know, like when you hear a song over and over again, it kind of loses its like, its wow factor. Yeah,
it loses a little bit of its like punchline for a while. And so, then like, you put it away, listen to it again, you remember how much you like it.
Yeah, stuff like that. I feel like, it was funny when I first heard it, but now like I see people with t-shirts and I'm like, let's just chill out.
Sent me a recent, you sent me on Instagram or whatever. Someone's license plate is Hawk, like the Iowa Hawkeyes, and then Tua on the back. They did one of those personalized license plates, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But is it really going to be that funny in 10 months? You never know. But it's your license plate now.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's absolutely wild, that entire thing. For me, again, this is like, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like, oh, I can't believe this got popular. I hate it. Something I'm like really happy got super popular is the WNBA.
Sure.
Like, especially after like, Caitlin Clark, all of that stuff, the Caitlin Clark of it all. I'm very happy that we're seeing a rise in all of that stuff. I recently got into it and I'm like following the league and it's so interesting to watch. So I'm very happy that that's gotten so popular and it's so cool. And it's kind of unbelievable that like women's sports is just doing so well right now. So I'm pretty excited about that. Something else I can't believe got so popular. I'm going to be honest. I love karaoke, but I can't believe how popular it is. Like, there are people who like dedicate their like weekends to doing karaoke.
Sure.
Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I thought that was like a thing you do like maybe once and it's funny and then you don't do it again. But there are people who like, they go to the same place every week and they do the same song and it's just wild to me.
Sure.
That's so popular.
Yeah, anything, I guess, to maybe potentially bring in the customers, I suppose.
Yeah, like no hate to the bars who do it, but like, the people who get competitive with it, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, there's karaoke competitions around the world.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, dude, you're not Lainey Wilson, chill out.
But sing till your heart's desire, in my opinion.
I am the person who will sing to their heart's desire, but the people who are like, okay, we're going to the same bar, same place, doing the same song, I'm just like, okay, I can't believe that's so popular.
Right on. Well, let us know what you think. You can message us on the K92.3 app or on Facebook, of course. Let us know what is something that got, really popular that you, I guess, didn't see coming or you don't really understand how. And as Carrie mentioned, it doesn't have to be something negative.
Yeah.
It can just be like, oh, I'm really glad people caught on to this. I think that's pretty cool to do as well. It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. What is something that you can't believe got so popular? Let us know on Facebook or on the K92.3 app.
AJ from Parkersburg said on the K92.3 app, Furbies, or however you spell it. I got to agree. Those things are terrifying. Why were they so popular?
I don't know if I can picture what these look like in my head. Obviously, I've heard of Furbies, but
Google it right now.
For some reason, I'm not getting a Furby image in my
Google a Furby. You know exactly what it is. Like, for some reason, you would get a Furby, and then you would, like, leave it in your room, and then overnight you would hear it, like, make the weird noise, and you would want to smash it to bits and pieces.
These little devil-looking things.
Yeah, they look like monsters.
Right.
This is on Facebook, K92.3 Waterloo. Tatum said, so I used to get made fun of when the Harry Potter books came out, and I read through them. Look at Harry Potter now.
Oh, I am right with you, Tatum. I was a Harry Potter nut the second I read the first book.
Yeah.
I was actually at a very special age for Harry Potter. I don't know if you know this, Carrie, but I kind of literally grew up around the same age as those characters.
Oh, that's so cool.
For a large chunk of my life. I think second grade or something, third grade, so I would have been a little bit young. But I started reading the first book when they were a lot more kind of kid-friendly, and then as they characters matured. I kind of matured.
Yeah.
But,
puberty.
Yeah, my grade loved Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I think a lot because we could kind of resonate with the 11, 12, 13-year-olds in those books. And then as we got older, they got older. So I'm very glad Harry Potter became as big as it is.
Yeah, I was a bit young at first because I remember watching the first 3 movies before reading the books, and then I read the books, and then I started getting into all of the Harry Potter lore and stuff. So
yeah,
I was a little bit young, but I caught up. I got it real quick.
It's kind of amazing. J.K. Rowling, or Rowling, however you say her last name, is kind of partially responsible for a large demographic or age group of kids reading books.
Yep.
We used to love looking forward to those. I'll never forget going to buy the 5th book with my buddy Nate at Barnes & Noble. We took the day off of school and his mom brought us.
Aww, that's
our
sweet.
parents let us skip school to go get the book and come home and read it.
Yeah.
I remember my mom turning the radio off so no spoilers got leaked and stuff. It was great.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Eric said Chris Stapleton.
What?
Like, he's surprised that he's gotten so big.
Why? He's a beast.
Gabe, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, remember?
I know.
Good thing.
I'm saying, I feel like you could see stardom a mile away with that guy.
Oh, okay.
That guy's got a powerhouse voice. But hey, maybe you're right. Maybe he doesn't look the part. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that dude can sing.
Yeah, no, he can sing. Dakota Dave, his is meant to be mean. Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's a shot at you.
Yeah, that's a shot at me.
Do you think that's his love for Ohio, your hatred for Ohio? That's his little, kind of dig back?
I think it's him digging in, and that's okay. I know people don't all like the same things as me, and I respect that.
It's K92.3, and what is something you cannot believe got so popular? I did not see Jason's comment earlier, Carrie, but he kind of falls in line with something I said earlier. The hawk to a girl, I said what I said.
Yeah.
The internet can make the strangest things, strangest people. I'm not saying she's strange, but the strangest moments.
It is
famous.
a strange video. It is wild. It's like the kombucha girl. Remember the kombucha girl
Which
meme?
one was she?
It was like the face or whatever where she's trying kombucha for the first time, and then people kind of made it a meme in 2019.
Okay, I don't know if I'd have to Google it.
I'll have to show it to you.
The internet works so fast.
Yeah, it sure does. Speaking of the internet, Jen said kids watching YouTube videos of other kids playing or other Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
I don't get that either. Why are you not buying the toy if you're just watching other kids play with the toy? I don't get it.
I think that you could kind of sum this up as streaming in general has gotten. There's millionaires who stream playing Minecraft.
I can't believe that.
Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever games. It's just kind of, it's insane. People can, or sometimes they'll just sit in front of a computer and talk.
Yeah.
They literally do a podcast, from their computer.
Yeah, that's wild. I can't believe that got so popular too. Christopher said Pokemon, a bunch of characters that just say their names over and over again.
I would have been at the height of Pokemon, I think, in fifth grade-ish.
Yeah, that was big when I was a kid too.
When it was just everyone had Pokemon cards. That's what you got your buddies for their birthday when you showed up, or just a small little pack.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah, and the obviously the Game Boy games were massive. You could tell a lot about a person whether they picked Charizard, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle to start their Pokemon journey.
I remember that. Pokemon Go is huge when I was in college.
Yep.
I can't believe how popular Pokemon Go got.
Yeah, it had a whole renaissance.
Oh, it was wild. The fact that people were getting outside and actually doing stuff, that was cool. Melissa said exercise. Honestly, if you think about it, people are making exercise fun again. They're trying to make exercise fun again.
Fun or informative, make it easier to understand.
Yeah.
Because you can go to the gym and lift as many weights as you want, I guess. And that's obviously better than nothing.
Yeah.
Or you can walk every day.
Yeah.
But if you're really, really kind of about that fitness journey life, it does help to have information from people who have been successful or know what they're talking about.
And it's so accessible now because of the internet. Another one, Nicole, honestly, I know why it's so popular. I understand the hype. Crocs.
Oh, I do love Crocs.
Me too. I have a real pair of Crocs and I have a knockoff Crocs, which they aren't as good as the originals.
They are not. No. I had a knockoff pair. I think I have a dog who made sure that those didn't see the light of day.
Oh, no.
Again.
Well, or was that the wife who was like, hey, Nona, here, take these.
No, because I loved cutting the grass in them. I'd put them in sport mode.
Oh, watch out.
And mow the lawn because my feet wouldn't get all hot and sweaty and whatever.
There we go.
I do love a good pair of Crocs. K92.3 with the K Country Morning Show. I'm Gabe Glidden, and that's Miss Carrie Mack. Now, we're not a political show. We never talk politics here on this K Country Morning Show, but we wouldn't be doing our job if we didn't inform you about Joe Biden.
Yeah, President Biden announced yesterday that he will not be seeking re-election. In his official statement, he said, quote, "I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision." We don't know much about, who could be the Democratic nominee going forward into this election, but he did endorse Vice President Kamala Harris as his replacement as the head of the Democratic ticket. Again, she has not officially gotten the nomination yet.
Sure.
But she got the endorsement from the president, so most likely she should be the person running.
Probably, the front runner, I would guess.
For sure.
We're going to have more information on this situation throughout the week, obviously, as we get it, and you can keep up to date with the K92.3 app. On the way, Luke Bryant. It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack on the K Country Morning Show. It's 9:02, 68 and sunny outside. We should have a pretty solid day, a high of 80. Some sun mixed in with some clouds throughout your afternoon, but overall a pretty good day. Sam Hunt, Thomas Rhett, Jason Aldean all coming up. And speaking of Thomas Rhett, Carrie, don't forget, tomorrow morning here on the K Country Morning Show, you'll have a chance to win some tickets to see Thomas Rhett at the Iowa State Fair.
It's going to be a great show, and all you have to do around 7:30 is guess what concert tee I'm wearing, in honor of his hit song T-shirt.
That's right. Be ready for that tomorrow with K92.3. We did give away a pair of tickets earlier, and we're going to continue that all this week. Just a big reminder, you will have to get into the Iowa State Fair yourself. The tickets are only for the concert. Mm-hmm. So if you can't get into the state, it's K92.3, and the Olympics begin on Friday, I believe.
Yeah, the opening ceremony is this Friday in Paris, France. Oui.
You knocked that out of the park.
Thank you. And I should never be coming back because I knocked it out of the park, never coming back into the park.
I think it'd be Paris, right?
Paris. That's what I said.
Nailed it, yeah.
Thank you. I don't know about you, Gabe, but I am very excited for this year's Olympics. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Team USA women's basketball team I'm really stoked for. Swimming, gymnastics, all of that. But there is an event that I didn't realize I would be so invested in.
Okay.
Coming to the Olympics this year. Breakdancing is an Olympic sport this year, but it's called breaking. That's what it's called, breaking.
I suppose they probably dance everywhere in the world, so.
There we go.
It fits, I guess.
In a new poll, 19% strongly agree about breakdancing being Olympic sport worthy. 21% somewhat approve. So about 40% who are down with it, which is pretty cool. 19% strongly disapprove of it, though.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It seems like when you have breakdancing as a summer Olympic sport, but you don't have baseball, I feel like something might have to give there a little bit.
Yeah.
Baseball's incredibly popular all over the world. Just like dancing. So I don't want to knock dancing. I want to give it its time in the sun.
Breaking. It's called breaking.
Breaking. But when you have breakdancing or breaking and not baseball, that kind of feels weird to me.
Well, my thing is there a possibility that there's just no room for a baseball, diamond or baseball facility in Paris this year? Maybe that could be why it's not being included.
Paris doesn't have a baseball field. That might be it. I don't know.
I'm just thinking. But this will be breakdancing's debut as an official Olympic sport this year at the 2024 Paris Olympics. I know I'm excited to see how that goes. That will be probably the most. I think this is going to be the new. What's the sweeping thing? Curling. This is going to be the new curling, but for Summer Olympics.
Right on. I think this is kind of cool, but once again, it seems a bit strange, but I do think it's kind of cool. Skateboarding has made it to the Olympics.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Super popular everywhere. Mm-hmm. Andy Anderson, Nyjah Houston on the team this year, skateboarders I've watched growing up. And I think that's kind of cool, but also, should it be an Olympic sport? I think skating kind of got started as more being like a rebel kind of thing.
I think a lot of sports got started that way, maybe, if you think about it. But I think if there's surfing, then skating is also a cool thing to do.
I would agree, yeah. I mean, I think it's cool, but it being in the decorative of the Olympics seems just kind of strange to me.
But it's going to be way more exciting than, like, the sprinting.
Chunks of the sprinting, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. I want to know how this place got its research. How is it possible that this place is more popular than the Taco Bell? I've never even heard of this.
Okay, so USA Today asked their readers to vote on their favorite fast food joints, and there are quite a few surprises. For one, Del Taco came out as number 1 on this list.
So that's technically the most popular fast food place. How?
There are about 600 locations in 18 states, but they're mostly focused in the western states, plus Georgia and Florida. I've heard of Del Taco. I just have never gone and experienced a Del Taco.
I have a hard time believing this is actually Del Taco that I've never even heard of is more popular than McDonald's, which is world renowned.
McDonald's is not even on the list.
Yeah, this list is phony.
KFC is number 2. Chick-fil-A is number 3. I'm surprised that's not higher on the list.
Sure.
In-N-Out. I mean, In-N-Out, it's only in like the West Coast though, right?
I don't. There are not really many of them, if any, in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I know that it's not very popular here.
Number 5 is Hardee's. Number 6,
Hardee's is ahead of McDonald's. I have no hate to Hardee's. Hardee's is great. It's fine if you love Hardee's. It's not one. You know, one of the first words children say growing up. This is like a fact. Is McDonald's or a Happy Meal. That's actually a fact in America. That one of the first like top 10 words kids learn is McDonald's.
I have not heard of that one. Have you heard of Captain D's?
Nope.
There are about 500 locations in 22 states, but they're mostly focused in the southeastern states. If you're not familiar, it's a seafood place.
This list is false.
I'm sorry. I don't want a fast food place that serves me seafood.
If I'm getting seafood, that's right. I want it slowly, cold, nice. I don't need you hurrying it out the door.
I need to sit down, enjoy that. I don't need
I don't need some to-go bass.
Oh, no. Taco Bell is number 7. Popeyes is number 8. Have you ever heard of Zaxby's?
Nope.
That's number 9. And number 10, before McDonald's, is Arby's.
Yeah. Could you imagine getting like a shrimp cocktail to go?
A lobster roll.
It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack, and it is a Monday. And just for fun here, Carrie, I want to make sure your brain is good to go for the rest of the day here.
I need it. I need all the help I can get for sure.
So we're going to think fast. We're going to play this game. Obviously,
Think fast.
We weren't in ESPN there.
Sorry, my bad.
There's no letters, there's no rules, nothing. I'm just going to give you what you have to basically go with and try to rifle it off as fast as you can, okay?
Okay, hit me with your best shot.
These are all names for animal babies. No letters, just the names, okay?
Okay. Joey's.
Well, I got to start for you.
Oh, sorry.
Dog.
Puppy.
Goose.
Gooseling?
You're close.
Geesling.
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Yes. Duck.
Quacker?
Duckling.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about that.
Okay, pig.
Piglet.
That'd be correct. This one might be kind of hard. I don't know if I would have got this, but horse.
A fowl?
Oh, you're very close.
Fowl?
Fowl, like water fowl is, I think, bird.
Oh, okay.
So, but you're close.
What is it?
No W.
Foal.
That is right.
There we go.
That is right.
Okay.
All right. We have got cow.
Calf.
Goat.
Kid.
That is right. That's a good one.
There we go.
Sheep.
Lamb.
This one, I don't know how anyone would know this. Owl.
Hootling.
I love that guess. That is a great response.
What is it, though?
Owlet. I'm dead serious.
Can I get a moist owlet, please, in my hands after the ribs?
Can you plug in the outlet to the owlet? Okay, and then finally, human.
Baby.
Yeah, or infant.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
That was fun.
These are popular phrases, Carrie.
Okay.
I give you the first word of two phrases, and you give me the second word.
Okay.
Okay? So phrases. This might be a little tough, but
Can you give me an example?
Okay, dream.
Okay.
A popular phrase with dream would be like dream big.
Dream on.
Yeah, dream on, I would accept.
Okay, got
so
you.
Dream big, dream on. Okay.
Got you.
Okay, we just have a couple of these for
Love
you.
and think fast so far. This is so fun.
Chill.
Out.
That's
Chill
exactly right. Baby.
Dear?
Baby deer. Is that a phrase?
Baby girl?
I'll give it to you.
Pookie?
Baby steps.
Oh.
Baby toy or baby, you know what I mean?
Baby deer?
That is great. All right, just two more, Carrie. Miss.
Fit.
Sure, I'll take that. Otherwise, it'd be like miss you.
Okay.
Like I miss you.
Oh, got you.
And then finally, good.
Bye.
Perfect. Goodbye, good job, good morning. The K Country Morning Show. We're going to end the show today with a little game we like to call Celebrities Gabriel Doesn't Know.
Bring it down low, shorty, low.
That was good.
That was actually pretty good.
Wasn't that impressive? Could you tell I'm a woman when I go that low? Today is.
Could you not phrase it like that, please?
Oh,
Goodness.
wait, that sounded weird. I didn't even mean that.
I know.
Today is July 22nd.
Goodness. It's a family-friendly program, sort of.
Shorty go low.
Today is July 22nd. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. You share a birthday with one of Gabe's celebrity crushes from a long time ago. She is 32 years old. She used to date Justin Bieber. And now,
one of my used to be crushes?
Yeah, now she dates Benny Blanco.
Yep. I know exactly
But she's
who
also
that is.
a talented musician, actor, producer, all of that stuff.
She's in one of my favorite shows. I always call it the hotel show, but I think it's called The Murder in the Building.
Only
or whatever.
Murders in the Building.
Yeah, Selena Gomez.
There we go. Love you like a love song, baby.
If you have a birthday this week, you also share it with good old Greg.
There we go.
My Faja.
GG. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, this is kind of not too great.
Kind of a sad day today.
This 58-year-old is a retired Oakland Raiders wide receiver.
58? Jerry Rice.
Tim Brown.
Oh. Yeah, and Jerry Rice, I think, was a receiver for Oakland for only like 2 years. So on the list, it probably would have said San Francisco.
Okay. This 59-year-old is known as the Heartbreak Kid. He is a former WWF/WWE superstar.
I know exactly who this is.
Who is it?
The reason I know who this is, because if I was ever a pitcher in the MLB, my walkout song would have been his walkout song.
Okay.
They think I'm cute. They know I'm sexy.
Okay.
I got the looks. That dried Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, there we go. This 60-year-old, he played...
Johnny will appreciate that.
Yeah. This 60-year-old played Cusco in The Emperor's New Groove. He's a comedian, and he has a haircut like Ellen DeGeneres.
Is David Spade 68 years old?
60 years old.
Oh, 60 years old. Sorry,
Yeah.
60. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, when you are that rich, you probably got some, Botox, a little bit of the...
Oh, he's going all natural.
Okay, you believe it? Okay. This 69-year-old played the
I thought he'd be like 50.
Yeah, me too. This 69-year-old played the Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
I don't know who this is, but I've seen a ton of his movies, including one he recently made with the Twilight guy, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, William Dafoe.
Yep.
There we
Okay,
go.
cool. He's in a really strange movie about a lighthouse with Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
Very strange movie.
Okay.
Very good, though, in a weird way.
This 77-year-old, he is known for being in the Eagles. His solo hits include The Boys of Summer and All She Wants to Do Is Dance.
Don Henley?
Yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
Nice. Okay. Oh, no, that's a different person. We're going to move on to the people who are no longer with us. He died in 2020, and he was the host of Jeopardy.
The host of Jeopardy. Trebek.
Can you answer in the form of a question?
Who is Alex Trebek?
Thank you. Today is National Hammock Day. 39 days until Labor Day weekend.
All right. We hope you have a great rest of your Monday. We're with you all week long, and it would be, what's the math? 6 days until my father's birthday. So
Right
that'd be
on.
kinda cool. All right, we'll be back to talk to you tomorrow. We have 30 minutes of nonstop country coming up, as well as Jess and the World's Full of Nice People. If you can't find one, you gotta be one.